Howdy, all. I am Adam the Renaissance Nerd. I guess this is what it feels like to be right. Feels good. It's this nice, warm feeling right here. It spreads all through your arms until you feel. Masters of the Universe Revelation, Kevin Smith's atrocity, Kevin Smith's insult to the lore of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Once and for all, the verdict is completely in. We have both parts of Season 2 in now. I reviewed it yesterday. Go and check it out. It's spoiler-filled. And it broke me a little bit yesterday. My brain was hurting by the end of it, but I did it all for you. So go check that out. And there, of course, will be spoilers in this video as I go forward. So just fair warning if you even care, which most normal people don't. But the verdict is in. There is no gray area left, no room to wiggle out. This is trash. It is trash. Masters of the Universe Revelation is trash. It does not respect He-Man lore. It does not respect the fans. It is chock full of agenda. And it is just a tapestry of bad storytelling, even more poorly executed than just your average schlock. And once and for all, Kevin Smith is a liar. Even when caught, even when faced with the blaring lights of purifying truth, he lied to our faces. You remember this.
That's the one that I honestly, I can kind of get when people are like, oh, I wanted like more He-Man in this show and whatnot.
By the power of Grayskull!
You know, I want to say like, oh, just fucking wait.
Right.
Like episode, I'm not, should I?
I want to blow him up. Let me blow him up.
Fucking why not?
You can say episode 6 goes hard.
Episode 6, at the end of episode 6, we do something that they've never done in the franchise before.
You're going to get more He-Man than you think you wanted.
And episode 7 contains no bullshit. And, you know, I know I'm going to say this and then a very, very vocal contingency of the internet is going to say I'm lying.
You're a phony. Hey, this guy's a great big phony.
Apologize. Atone.
That I'm baiting and switching or something like that. But I promise you, on my child's life. In episode 7, there is a Skeletor and spoilers, He-Man fight.
Now, I did a whole video reaction to that. And he lied. First of all, that episode 7 brutal fight between He-Man and Skeletor 1, that's not He-Man. That's a savage berserk version of He-Man. That is not He-Man. And the fight was pathetic. It was pathetic. Poorly choreographed, no sense of anything, and just a fight to have the fight. Showing that they don't understand what we wanted. They thought that that would satisfy us real fans of Masters of the Universe and He-Man. But as I say in the thumbnail, the bait and switch is complete. The clip I just played said, you'll get more He-Man than you bargained for. Oh, you're going to get all the He-Man you want. It's going to be there. No. As I said in that video, and as I said in the trailer video and my review yesterday, all the He-Man footage in the trailer was basically from the final episode. From the final episode. And he was there for all of maybe 8 to 10 minutes, maybe. And he wasn't the main hero. Teela was the main hero. Teela's destiny to be sorceress. Teela's destiny to save the universe. It was all about Teela, and it was then also all about Evil-Lyn, about how she was hurt by men. She had a rough life. Her parents wanted to eat her. I'm not kidding. Her parents wanted to cannibalize her. And then she fell in with Skeletor because he saved her life, and then apparently because he was mean to her, abused her, and mental, physical, I don't know. They don't give you exact details. We see verbal abuse, but we don't know if he actually abused her otherwise. Point being, Evil-Lyn was the other central figure in all of this, that she was wronged by men, and that it was okay for her to be nihilist and want to destroy everything. Not to mention what they turned her into. Oh! It's repulsive. That is repulsive right there. And then to be forgiven in the end for no reason. Just, you accept the love of magic and the love of life. Great, you're forgiven for all your horrific deeds from the past 48, 72 hours, whatever. Kevin Smith is a liar. Masters of the Universe Revelation is dog shit. And you can see it right here. 43%. People don't want this. Critics love it because it's an agenda-filled checkbox. They love it. Audiences don't. Real fans do not. But that doesn't stop the shills from trying to tell us that, they fixed the complaints. Netflix Masters of the Universe Revelation fixes major complaints about its first half with its second part episodes. He-Man's return to cartoons under direction of fan favorite Kevin Smith. No, he's not a fan favorite anymore, folks. He is reviled by the nerd geek community. Both represent a beloved franchise's departure from their normal themes and modes storytelling. No, the storytelling is garbage. It is garbage. Check out my review. I'll show you exactly why it's garbage. However, the second half Revelation appears prepared, perhaps even overly so, to address the criticisms of the first. Let's see. Criticism leveled against first part of Revelation center around a few key points. Firstly, there wasn't enough of the main character He-Man in the show called He-Man. Well, in their defense, they didn't call this show He-Man. They called it Masters of the Universe. But there's about the same amount of He-Man in part 2 as there was in part 1, because Savage He-Man does not count. That is not He-Man. That's not even a real character. They made it up. So, no, they didn't solve that problem. He was right there at the end. Fans felt like there was some kind of bait and switch that occurred. It did occur. The first part was all about Teela. The second part was all about Teela and her destiny to save the universe, and it was also about Evil-Lyn. There was no story about Adam or He-Man in part 2. There wasn't. There was no. Part 2 begins with a flashback about how great Teela's going to be because she was born out of love and her destiny to be sorceress. And then it's all about Teela embracing her magic, embracing her destiny. And Adam has, suddenly daddy issues, which came out of nowhere. It's ridiculous. Our Revelation still attempts to shock in the safest way possible, like to kill off tertiary characters from the early 80s toy line. Part 2 seems designed to address even more minor fan complaints. For example, Preternia problematically only allowed an afterlife for the defenders of Castle Grayskull. Part 2 saw this walked back, and nobody cared about that. Nobody cared about that. Nobody complained about that. I could give two silly shits about Preternia. Only thing I cared about Preternia was the agenda-driven race swapping going on at Preternia. So, clearly, they're still trying to run cover for Kevin Smith here. But the fans ain't having it. So, go check out my review. I leave it all on the table. I hide nothing from you from this show. I hide nothing. It's all right there. Go watch it. So you don't have to then actually watch the show. I suffered for you. Okay, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be appreciated. If you're new here, I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Odyssey as well. I'm here to give you my straightforward, honest takes to earn your trust and support in my fight to return escapism to entertainment. Hit the notification button. Share my videos if you like what I'm preaching. And please comment. Comments are one of the most important things you can do. And even if you disagree with me, that is just fine. Normal people can have different opinions and still find common ground. We are not stands or SJWs who get both barrels. I don't care what you think. I will never care what you think because you're cowards behind keyboards. And if we don't pay attention to you, you have no power. So thank you again for watching. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. I don't do Facebook. I will never do Twitter. If you want to reach out to me, just email me. It's purely for this channel. I will not miss your communication. Check me out at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS. Join me in conversations there, among many others. And I'm now on Odyssey @The Renaissance Nerd. Follow me there as well. Help us keep fighting to return escapism to entertainment. Thank you again for watching. See you next time.